So when you decided this is it, how did you do it?
Well,
I mean, you weren't put in a hospital, right? You weren't in the hospital.
My
She was
body-
with me. She was with you.
Yeah.
So you saw her go through this whole thing. Yeah. And what did you see?
Well, she definitely went through some withdrawals. You have a hard time eating. I had to pretty much force stuff down her, like soup or rice, vegetables. But she would end up throwing it up. It would, be coming out of both ends. You shake, you sweat. Like I constantly had to change her because she would sweat so much.
Oh.
Can't get out of bed.
Can't get out of bed.
No, it's like exaggerate the flu 100 times. A bad case of the flu 100 times.
Oh. God,
And drug addicts, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Well, that's why these guys that use drugs rob banks. And these are big men, and they're in San Quentin.
Well, you'll do
Behind this
anything for your
drug.
next
The
fix, won't you?
withdrawals are
Yeah,
so
let alone
bad.
a woman.
The withdrawals
You know?
are so bad that you want to go get high just to not have
Yeah.
that feeling of the withdrawals. Sometimes it's not even about getting high anymore. It's just
Maintaining.
Just to try to feel normal.
just to not
Try
even
to
get
feel
sick.
normal
Yeah.
and
Did
not
you-
get sick.
Did you ever do anything criminal? As far as to get,
Prostitution and
I mean, you didn't go steal a bank or
No, I didn't.
that kind of thing.
no, I didn't do that. Thought about it though, but no.
Now, was there much money in prostitution for you?
Yeah.
So the money you made with that,
Right.
you were able to get the drugs.
Right.
Now, was the drug dealer that you're involved with, which I think you said it was your husband? Now, did he pimp you around, or was this
No.
after?
After.
So you were not married at the time that you
No.
were doing this. How did you find someone to get you? I don't know if you call it get you work or
Yeah, I just go out in the street and like I'm hitchhiking
by yourself.
by myself.
You had no one to protect you.
No, and then I'd
Oh.
put short shorts on, a low cut top, and they'd stop and say how much or where you going and yeah. I'm lucky I didn't get killed.
I was
on a
going to
few
ask
of
you,
them.
did you ever come close to anybody that beat you up or raped you or
Well, one guy was taking me where I didn't know where we were going. However, we went down the street. I was trying to get out of the car, and I kicked the door. I was able to open it and kick the door, and it hit a parked car and came back on my leg, and he thought it cut my leg off.
oh my God.
Yeah. And so that was one incident. And then my husband got fed up with me, and he came out, making me do the hat dance with the big gun.
Oh, so he had the gun.
Yeah.
Did you think he was going to kill you?
Yes, I did.
Were you there at the time?
I just missed it. I just missed it by like a couple of minutes. He had shot by the door. If I would have walked in probably a few minutes before, I probably would have had a bullet in my head.
Oh my God.
I just missed it. Like that's what freaked her out more than anything was because she's like, I'm so glad you didn't walk in any sooner because she said it would have been ugly.
You think he was going to kill you?
Yeah.
Or just trying to scare you?
No,
He was
I think, yeah. But see, he had gone to the bar. Okay, he always did that before he'd come home, and then he'd do some meth too. So I guess that's behind that too.
So of all the drugs you were on, what is the most, let's see, how would I say, to change your personality? I know there's meth, that does one thing. I've heard that's very scary, the
it
people
is.
on it. And did you ever do crack?
No.
You didn't do crack,
No.
but you did meth. And then heroin is not a violent type of
No.
drug. That kind of makes you just lethargic, right?
Right.
So
But, it can make you go out and rob banks and, take your mother's purse and, it can do that.
Oh, I know that. I know
Yeah.
you'll do anything
Yeah,
to get
sure.
that fix. But you're not in a violent situation.
No.
Like, now
But
meth
with
is though,
and
right?
coke, yeah.
Yeah.
Get very
She
violent.
never was very violent on any of that. What actually made her violent was when she would drink. Luckily, if she drank alcohol, she was the total opposite of what you see right now.
I got
she,
Irish, I'm
she was
in me, Cherokee,
she turned into
Fire
the devil.
fire, water, and then
She turned into the devil. Like the look on her face looked like a demon had taken over her.
And they do.
Now, is this alcohol that did it, or a combination of alcohol and drugs?
Well, I would drink alcohol because I didn't have the fix in the morning, and I knew it was going to take time for me to get the money, and also I would chug a lug, old granddad whiskey, you know, and a 8-pack behind it, you know, and I'd have to gather up that money on the way to the liquor store, and I always would, you know. And so I drink all that and then get myself out there to make, you know, bigger money so that I can go get my fix. And then sometimes I'd go through all that and go get my drugs, and it'd be Kool-Aid or tar. It's supposed to be pure, and all it is tar from the street. But you'll do it because you're hoping it's just going to be a little bit in there to make you well.
I see.
And there isn't. So, you know, it's just a horrible thing.
Hey, how is your health today?
It's good.
So with all these 35 years, you said
I'm very
36?
blessed to have come out this way. My doctor tells me that.
It's
It's
unbelievable.
very rare.
I mean, you'd think you'd have heart problems, liver problems, everything.
Well, I was diagnosed with hepatitis C and B, but it's dormant.
But it's dormant.
But it's been 10 years already. And
And you don't drink at all?
No.
Would you say you're an alcoholic?
no, I drank because of the dope, but no, I'm not an alcoholic.
You just don't
But
drink
I
now
don't-
because
I
of the
never really
hepatitis.
liked the taste of it.
No.
No, you know, I just drank because it made me well enough to go do the horrible things I had to do to, you know, to get high.
And how long did you live with your mother and you had to see this?
Pretty much up until I was 14 and I had moved to Alabama with my grandparents.
So then you left at 14.
Yes.
Right. And then were you alone, or where were you when she left?
No, I had another husband. And he was on drugs too. But he was a working drug
So
addict.
you've had 3 husbands, and they all had chemical problems. So you're just attracted to that. I hope not today.
No. I'm not attracted for that anymore.
Where are you at today?
Well, my health is good. I praise God for it. I thank Him every morning, every night, and I'm happy now.
Do you work? Or are you
No,
one of
I'm
those?
retired now.
See, lucky, huh?
I'm retired now.
And you're young, so what do you do now?
I was finally able, I'm working, I work with special needs children. I've been doing that for 8 years now. And I just recently have finally been able to go back to school. And I'm going to get my degree in business administration.
The reason why I had you on, because I have never heard of a mother and daughter going through this together. And like you said, you became the caregiver. It was like a role reversal.
Yes.
And now you're so close. And you must be so proud of your mom.
I'm very proud. I'm very proud of my mom. It's been a load off of me
Yes.
to not have to see her go through that anymore.
Yes.
It must have been horrible.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Well, I'm going to leave it on a happy note. I mean, it's really, you know, it's a very sad story that turned out very happy.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, I'm
So I
very
want to
blessed
thank
to
you
have my
both
mom.
for coming.
Thank you for
Thank you,
having
Jodie.
us.
And you know what we should do? I think we'll go celebrate and have some dinner.
Yes. Yes.
So I want to thank everybody for watching Jodie in Malibu. Until next time, goodbye, everyone.